Hello, 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 hello. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Erin Caputo. I am a unique independent presenter, and what I'm going to be doing is working on my base face. So I'm going to just educate you a little bit about your base face. Your face is your canvas. So what you start out doing is you start out with some face primer. The face primer will help shrink your pores. It helps provide oil control. It gives you a smooth surface to start with. And it creates a barrier between your products and your skin so that way your products don't settle in any fine lines, wrinkles, anything like that. So, and not to mention it helps your makeup last longer. So I just went ahead and put on some face primer, and I'm going to go right in with foundation. With concealer, I'm sorry. With your concealer, there's two different ways to decide on concealer. It depends on if you want to have full coverage or if you're wanting to do coverage with highlighting. If you're wanting to do full coverage, like to cover a tattoo, scars, anything like that, any imperfections that you're really self-conscious about, then you're gonna want to pick a concealer that is the same color as your foundation. If you are wanting to conceal as well as highlight, you're gonna want to get a concealer that's 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation. And if you need any help whatsoever trying to determine what colors of foundation and concealer that you need, just message me. I'd be glad to help. And when you're putting on concealer, you do it as a triangle under your eye. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people just swipe. That is the wrong way to do it, ladies. And gentlemen, if you're a guy. So, I'm just taking my blending bud and just blending in the concealer. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just doing some short video tutorials today, so I'll be off and on. If you are viewing this video in a party, you can shop your hostess link. If you want to shop from me, you just go to justbebeautifulyou.com. So now that I got my concealer on, I'm going to go right in with foundation. Now, depending on your skin type, depends on what type of foundation you use. So, if you're not sure, message me and I'll help color match you. I am using the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. It's Photoshop in a bottle. It's awesome. You don't use very much because you don't need very much. And we're just creating this base face. That's what we're doing. Super quick, super easy. And you just blend. When you're trying to determine a color, you do not go by the color of your face. Most people think you do. What you actually go by is the color of your neck. The reason being is because you want your foundation to blend into your neck. You don't want to look like you have multiple colored skin. So I go with concealer a shade lighter than what I use for foundation, and I use it to not only highlight but to help conceal my red undertones because I have natural red undertones. It's super easy. And there you have it. You have the perfect base face for any type of look that you plan on doing. And all I used was Glorious Primer, the Skin Perfecting Mineral Concealer, and the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.